going up to college, to State College, Pennsylvania. So midway through this season, Penn State said, bye-bye, hasta la bye-bye to James Franklin after he brought him very close to a national championship game. And going into this coaching cycle, it seems like they have gotten rebuffed by a lot of coaches who say to themselves, hey, James Franklin wasn't good enough for these people. And he was pretty dang good over the years. Kalani Sitake at BYU was lined up. It looked like he was going to take the job. Then BYU came in with the big bucks. The crumble cookie guy came in and said, hey, money, 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 stay. And he stayed. And so now, if you are Penn State, you are searching restlessly. Other teams have already gotten their coaches, and you're still trying to find your guy. Apparently, the word is that they're going to go after Matt Campbell from Iowa State. I don't think Matt Campbell's a terrible coach. Let me put that out there. I don't think he's a bad coach, okay? I don't think he's a bad coach. However, you just dumped James Franklin to bring in Matt Campbell, a guy who is a shooting star in the coaching world a few years back. But now, not exactly a fall from grace, quote unquote, but it's been a bit of a rough. I mean, he has not kept the lofty expectations he started to build on himself. Didn't keep that up. So, if you are Penn State, you're going to go after this guy, and it just doesn't seem like it was worthwhile getting rid of Franklin in the first place if Matt Campbell is going to be your guy. He just isn't that great of a head coach. I don't think he's a bad head coach. But when you're Penn State and you're trying to be big time, you would think that you would be aiming for, you would get someone better. I think they definitely thought that. But guess what? You end up with Matt Campbell. Sometimes in life, the grass is always greener is overused as a metaphor. The grass is always greener on the other side. But for Penn State, it seems to be, we're going to go get someone better. And they don't get someone better. The grass isn't always greener. You're getting Matt Campbell. I saw Ben Roethlisberger say that Mike Tomlin should be their next head coach. That would have been interesting. Because I think some people in Pittsburgh thinks that he could be on his way out in the near future because things have kind of stagnated so much there in Pittsburgh. I know some people were yelling that they should bring in John Gruden. Honestly, I don't think that would have been a bad hire, personally. Just saying. But Matt Campbell, if he is your guy, someone could say, they could do worse. Could they? If they did worse, then it would be like hell to pay. It would be like when Tennessee tried to hire Greg Schiano, and it was pitchforks and flames everywhere, and the mob coming after him, and then they're like, oh no, never mind. I'm just saying. So we'll see how that all works out. If you are Penn State, honestly, I think Brian Hartline would have been a better option. He went to USF. I think he'd be a better option than Matt Campbell, but we'll see. Hey, Penn State, good luck, guys. Good luck.